you talking about? The plate is like this big. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Here's the Deal. We've got a special guest in the house, Amanda Lorenz. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, guys?
Well, we are without two of our FloSoftball homies. Allie and Sarah have better things to do, apparently, than the show. I'm glad I'm the one that shows up.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try do my best to step in.
I know, it's such a fantastic guest. You know, we put up this photo of you. It's called a MoGraph, and we asked the people to send in their questions, and it was crazy the amount of questions that popped up. I think within the first 20 minutes there were already 30 or 40 questions. Were you surprised by that at all?
Yeah, that's awesome. We'll see what I can do with them.
Yeah, Nestor, Sarah's in a meeting. Apparently, she's VIP, just a very important person. So she's a big dog around here at Flo.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So obviously, we're here in Austin and filming a lot of cool things. Tell us about what's been going on since you have finished up softball at Florida.
Yeah, so I started playing with the Pride this summer. It was a lot of fun. I got to learn from some really, really cool people. So still on the Pride, and I'm back at Florida getting my master's in sport management with the softball team because they can't get rid of me that easily. Still in Gainesville, hanging out.
You know, at practice, do you try to outshine any of them? What's kind of your role?
My role is feeding the machines, running out and putting the bases out, feeding Coach Walton when he hits the ball.
What's your style? Is it up and down? Are we doing a bit of a circle?
So Coach Walton is very particular about how we're doing it. So everyone does the same. All of us do the same.
What's the
motion?
motion?
So I'm up and then down and immediately in. So it's not rolling in.
It's like
it took me a few days.
Okay.
It took me a few days. I'm a fast learner, but it took me a few days.
Wow.
You have to really get it in there fast, so the timing is okay when you put it in the machine.
Is there an instructional video?
There isn't, but I'm thinking about rolling them out. So comment below if you would pay for this instructional video that I'm going to do about putting the balls in the machine the correct way.
Oh, wow. I think the world needs to know more about this because it's just like front toss too. You get a lot of different front tossers out there.
I'm
a terrible front tosser.
I've front tossed a few times. I'm a lefty, so it's a little weird to do it from the left side, but I'm asking for immediate feedback always because there is nothing worse than when you're a hitter hitting off a bad front tosser. I would get so mad. So I'm constantly asking the girls, give me feedback faster, slower. Where do I go?
I'm just bad at it.
I think I'm getting better. I'm very determined to make it good.
I don't know if it's my short limbs or what. I think that has something to do with it, but I'm just
you have to get
I'm
in
just
a good
really
rhythm.
Really terrible at it. But feel free if you're watching, send in your questions. We'll try to get Amanda to answer a few of them, and then we'll actually answer a few of them on the spot here.
Okay.
We'll just kind of pick and choose. But tell us a little bit about your experience with the Pride. How was it? What did you like about it?
It was awesome. All of the girls are. I love softball. I love it a lot, and all of the girls love it just as much and take it just as serious. So it was really fun to be around a group of girls like that, women like that.
Do people actually call you Mandy Softball when you're walking around? That was an eye roll, so that it makes me think.
Shout out Sophia Reynoso. Thank you for this. Some people do. I get it a lot.
Do people call you Mandy? And if
No.
So, how does that make you feel?
I'm not. No, people don't call me Mandy. I'm not a big Mandy gal.
Mandy is up there with Tammy. If your name was Tamara, right? Don't you think?
Oh, I guess. Yeah, Mandy. Never really got called Mandy growing up ever.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because that was the first time I heard it. They were like, Mandy Softball. I'm like, is she really going along with this?
No, it's a joke. It was Sophia making fun of me because I love softball so much.
You do.
Sophia being Sophia.
Yeah. I was asking her what were some of what did she do outside of softball? And it's pretty much softball.
Pretty much softball.
Mm-hmm. Was it always that way?
Yes.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
Were you like a baby, like picking up the ball and
No, I was
it?
just a crazy child who got kicked out of preschool because they were so crazy. So my parents tried to put me in sports immediately to like
define crazy.
to channel some positive energy. Like I thought everything was a competition, so I would like race children up the slide, and I would like throw elbows, getting these people away.
Aggressive.
And then they would fall down, and then I would be like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And so my mom thought I was schizophrenic because I was the one hurting these people, but was so worried if they were okay. But I didn't realize I was hurting them. I just wanted to win.
Yeah. So it's really Hurricane Mandy.
I'm a lot different. I'm a lot different than I was when I was with young Mandy.
Wow. Well, you guys won the Callus Cup.
Yes.
What was that like? Actually, let's back up a little bit. I don't remember you having too many injuries. What was it like suffering that injury during the season?
I never had a big injury at Florida. Hurt my ankle a few times, but nothing like serious. And it just felt kind of weird. We were already winning by a lot. We were playing China's team, and felt kind of weird. And then I woke up the next day, and my knee was really swollen. So I was like, I don't think something's not right. But it made me appreciate the game more and appreciate a different role. Like I hated watching them. They went on the road right after I got hurt. So I stayed in Florida and went up to Gainesville to be seen up there, and I hated watching them. It was like, it felt so weird, to be that far removed. But 3 days after surgery, I was fine to drive, so I drove down to Vieira to be back with Pride. And be in the dugout. I was charting pitches and staying involved in a different way, but I learned so much being there, and then after Chelsea Goodacre got hurt, it was both of us up there just learning, and it was awesome.
There was quite a few injuries.
Oh, there was a lot of injuries. Yeah, Nicole, Fale, Sierra, Lauren to start off. Yeah. So it was a lot of us, and we still won.
Yeah.
Go Pride.
I was a little bit surprised.
I wasn't.
Of course you're going to say that. But y'all's pitching staff, so stellar.
Yeah, they were so much fun to play behind. They are like one of the most, they're so selfless, all of them. Like they just wanted it so badly for one another. It was so cool to watch them and how hard they cheered for one another. It was really, really cool.
Now, how does it feel to be on the other side of the fence?
Right now it's fine, and I'm loving it.
And because like some of these girls were your teammates, and
it's weird when they talk about the group message, and I'm like, what happened in the group message? Because I'm not in the group message, so that kind of is sad for me. But I think I'm hoping that I don't get as sad when games start. We had like our first fall game on Wednesday, and I was like charting pitches. And I still had fun. I still liked it a lot. So hopefully I'll still like that when like real big time games start. I'm hoping I don't get a little sad.
And are you able to, does Coach Walton give you kind of free reign to help coach up some of the newbies?
So I recently got a promotion from graduate manager to student assistant coach.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
okay,
there was thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about it. There was like an NCAA
Do you get a badge?
rule change. I should get a badge.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for that if I can have a name tag. I practice.
Yeah, so people know.
Yeah. But not really. Like, I mean, it was very recent. So, but I'm just kind of sitting back and learning terminology, how he talks to people.
And what's it like? Because now you're in the meetings that are like preparing for practice, recruiting, games.
I haven't been in any meetings yet.
Oh.
The promotion it's very recent. So,
okay, all right. So she's still working on it.
Yeah. I did like a very intern thing the other day. Me and Alex Voss, who was our video coordinator, we went and got breakfast for the staff. So that was like pretty intern thing to do.
What'd you guys get?
Breakfast burritos.
Oh, nice. It's like my favorite.
Yeah, it was solid.
All right. And then obviously pretty recently you went and tried out for Team USA. So you were one of 30.
Yes.
How did the tryout go?
Personally, the tryout did not go very well, but it was smooth. There was no weather hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
I had no travel delays.
Okay.
And that is about it.
Yeah. And then you got the news and
Yeah.
your name wasn't on there. Again.
Yep. Again. Again. Yeah.
I was rooting for you. I thought
Thank
you were
you.
going to make the team.
It's okay. You know, happens.
Yeah.
You know, to the best of us sometimes. But honestly, I'm used to it because I've never actually made a USA roster. So, like, it wasn't as heartbreaking as the first time. Like, senior year, when I didn't make the junior national team, I was a wreck.
Yeah.
But
that's unbelievable.
You know what?
I know. I get it. I went through that brief stint where I thought I should have at least been invited, and then I didn't. And then I was like, okay, I'll just move on.
Yeah.
I'll just go play in the World Series.
Yeah. Next best thing.
Yeah, right. Well, we got quite a few questions coming in. Let's see. I know this was a question that came up a lot on Instagram, is kind of like, what is your thought process going into the box? And coaches want to know more to be able to help their players out. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I'm a big confidence person. You can't really fake confidence, in my opinion. So I hit a lot, and I really enjoy what I do. So it's really easy for me to go to the field with a positive attitude and get after it for the day. But I definitely, especially in college, like, hit so much and a lot extra than just in practice. And that gave me a lot of confidence. And going into the game, like, I knew that she didn't work harder than me that week.
Yeah.
You know, even if she did, that was what I thought. I thought that I worked harder and I was more prepared, and there was no way that she was going to beat me. So I just always had that in my head, like, I'm going to win.
Yeah. I think it's for confidence is like really fragile.
So fragile.
But also a lot of confidence comes from winning.
Yeah.
And like you, like, your body of work, like, you look at it and it's like, okay, I'm proud of like what I did today. Like, whether it's at practice or school wise or job wise, like, if you can step back and look at your body and work and be proud of that, I think a lot of that feeds into your confidence as well.
Yeah.
And you spoke a little bit about that in terms of putting the work in. It's like your body of work. Okay, today was a great hitting session. I feel good about going into the games this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm prepared.
Yeah. I was also super intentional about my hitting sessions. So, like, I wouldn't just go and hit X number of swings and call it a day. Like, I had a plan for every pitch that was being thrown to me, or every pitch that I was hitting off the tee in a certain location. I always have plans for how I want to hit it and hit those consistently. So I pride myself on being able to do that consistently.
Yeah. And then over the summer, you worked with a lot of just great players.
Yeah.
What were some of the nuggets that you took away and like put in your back pocket?
Obviously playing with Kelly Crutchman was so cool. I mean, I used to stand in line for her autograph. So, I mean, it was just so cool to be her teammate. And we played on Team USA a little bit together 2 summers ago. So that was awesome. So just to learn from her, like, more consistent on a consistent basis. She's just she just knows the game so well, and can pick pitches and knows what they're going to do in certain times, things like that things are just still moving. I think that they're moving a lot slower than they did, like, my freshman year, but they're moving way slower for her. So to hear from someone else who has learned the game for so much longer than me was awesome. And then they're all just so professional and know what they need on a game day, which is really cool. You know, in college, like, you all pretty much do the same thing. And, you might have a little differences, but for the most part, you guys are all, like, on the same schedule. And in the pro league, you are kind of on your own of, do you need to work out on game day, or do you need to sleep in and have a late breakfast? Or a lot of girls would get up and go to the gym and things like that. You are all just on your own time.
Did you like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was cool. I definitely like to be with people like that are like me and what we need to do. So I don't like doing it by myself. But
Who's most like you?
Sydney and I were together all summer, so that was a lot of fun. We were roommates, and then
And you guys go way back.
yeah, we go way back. We go
Yeah,
way,
and
way, way
Sid,
back.
you should have been here.
Yeah, Sid, we miss you. So we were roommates, and then Alex Powers and Sierra took care of us, called them Mom and Mom.
Okay.
Yeah, so we annoyed them all summer long.
I'm sure they loved it.
They did. They miss us. They told us. They miss us. They miss us. I'm thinking of driving down there and bugging them soon.
Okay.
Just to knock on their door. But learned a lot from them, and especially first base. Senior year was my first time really playing first base for a long period of time. And then going to the Pro League, I played a lot of first base. So I learned a lot from Alex about certain things that Pride does.
Yeah, and Alex wasn't originally a first baseman. She used to be a middle infielder.
Yeah.
And that transitioned into playing first base. So, I mean, spoken from experience.
Yeah. So she helped a lot. And really, everyone was so awesome. Wiggins, they were all really, really cool.
Yeah, that's like a really stacked team.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Yeah, you guys look like you were having a blast with Bianca and the hoops.
Yes.
And Shay's right in the mix.
Gosh, I was definitely laughing all summer long. They were a lot of fun.
Yeah, you've got some clowns.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, obviously with the USA tryouts, and they picked who they picked, and then you're moving on with the Pride, who announced that they're leaving the NPF. You have the opportunity to play against your alma mater. How does that feel?
I don't know. It's going to be weird. Coach Thomas, who is our assistant coach, he said the other day, he's like, yeah, if we pitch to you. And Coach Juan's like, oh, we're pitching to her. Like, he's already plotting to get me out.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a little weird, I think. But I'm excited. I'm just excited to get back with the Pride girls and compete. I mean, I miss softball. It's been a while since I got hurt. So it's been a while since I've played some softball. So I definitely miss it.
Will everyone be there, or will some be missing? Or do you know?
I don't know officially. That's a good question, but I think the majority of us are going to be there.
So going back in time, how did it feel to be at the World Series, the biggest stage in college softball?
It was so cool. My first time at the World Series, I think, was the coolest sophomore year. But everyone told me, like, growing up, like, how cool the World Series is. And I thought it was going to be cool, but I'm like, it's softball. Like, I'm going to go to the World Series. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
that's what I plan on doing. But then actually getting there, it was, like, the coolest thing ever to see how many fans were there, and just gives me goosebumps. And you know me, I'm a big softball nerd. So definitely made my softball heart, like, burst a little bit. But it was just so much fun, so intense. And I don't know what's in the air in Oklahoma City, but there's something about being in Oklahoma City that your team chemistry is just on another level once you get to that stadium. Like, it was so crazy. Like, you think your team is going well, and you all like each other, and you all support each other, and, like, everything's going fine. But, like, you get there, and suddenly, like, everyone is just so close and all in one unit. It was so much fun.
Well, you have to be. There's just so many different distractions going on, and it's the team that is the closest.
Yeah.
And sometimes they could be close and not even win it.
Yeah.
Some of it's luck.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think that Florida State was going to win it a couple years ago.
I
And
know.
then they
did.
went off.
They went off. Yes.
Does that hurt your heart?
No, I'm friends with them now,
Okay,
so it doesn't.
all right.
It doesn't hurt my heart. It hurts my heart that I didn't win one, but
Yeah.
I mean,
So you went 3 out of your 4 years?
yes.
Yeah, same. That sucked.
Sucked.
It sucked losing.
I really thought we
Yeah.
had it sophomore year. Really did.
Yeah, I know.
I really thought no
thought-
one was going to beat us. And
Yeah.
then they really beat us.
Yeah, and they had struggled early in the season, and then all of a sudden,
You know,
it's okay. We had Kat
It's okay.
Osterman and still didn't win.
dang.
So I was terrible. Just kidding. But it's like, it's super painful right after. It took me a long time to get over losing at the World Series 3 times.
I don't think I'm still not over sophomore year. Like, I think I'm more over junior year and senior year than sophomore year. I mean, coming in second place really sucks. Like, I would much rather come in third or last at the World Series, honestly, because being that close, playing 17 innings and losing.
That game was insane.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. That was probably the most epic game in World Series history.
I blacked out, I think.
Yeah. I was still there. I was like,
I was there too. Yeah. It was
unbelievable.
Crazy. That was so crazy.
I mean, regardless, you're still a part of a really special part of softball history.
That's what people keep telling me, but guess what? Oklahoma has a really cool ring. And I don't.
Well, you'll get a USSSA one, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, we will.
When is that coming in?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. You have to tag us when it comes in.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
Oh, wow. Looks like we've got a question. All right. Talk about pitching for Florida without Barnhill for the first time in 4 years.
I think we have some really exciting freshmen and a pitching staff who really enjoys working together and sharing innings. Yeah, they're a bunch of grinders and they work really hard and they bring a positive attitude every day that they're at the field. So I love seeing their smiling faces. And we have Natalie Lugo, Katie Chronister, Elizabeth Hightower, Danny Farley, and our freshman Riley Trilicek, who she's a little lefty, really, really talented and really tough. So she's a lot of fun. From Texas. Mm-hmm. And she was a bat buster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. So, for like a minute.
It still counts.
She was a bat buster for a minute.
She was a bat buster until she made the junior team. But I'm still going to take credit for it. Still going to call her a bat buster.
Okay. All right. She is technically.
She is.
We've got a couple other questions. How hard is it to hit off of Rachel Garcia?
Oh, I really like hitting. She's so competitive. So it's like you go in there and it's like a really good competitive at bat. And I really like that. Like, it's a lot of fun to compete against her. But she's so good. Like, she's so competitive and so athletic. Really smart. She's legit.
Who's your favorite pitcher to tee off of?
To tee off of? I don't know that I have one specific one. Okay. I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that I have one specific.
Okay. No. What are her initials?
I don't have one specific.
Okay.
Did you think of one?
That I like to hit off of?
Yeah. Can you think of one?
Let's see. I think I'm with you. I really enjoy the battle of hitting off the best pitchers.
Yes. I really, really liked it a lot. Mm-hmm. And I really liked
You know who owned me?
Who?
God. Angelica Selden, Jelly. She owned me.
So good. I went to so many of her games.
Really?
Yeah.
I know.
I was there when she got hit in the head.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was terrible off of her. I don't know why.
I was terrible off of
decently.
Jessica Burrows.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever got a hit off of her. I hit a few hard, but I don't know if I ever got a hit off of her. I told her that when we were teammates finally this summer. I was like, I think you were the hardest one that I had to face. Allie Wall-Jasper was really hard for me to face too.
Yeah.
It's a lot of different speeds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked hitting off of Alicia Hollowell.
Arizona.
She was tough, but Katie Burkhart.
ASU.
Yes. Right? Yeah. God, you're like a little
softball
librarian.
I told you.
Yeah.
So pretty intense.
Mm-hmm. The other Alabama's coach. Why am I just blanking out on
coach?
Yeah, the pitching coach.
Stephanie Van
Brinkle. Yeah, her too. She was tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jenny Ritter was really tough. I thought we lost to them. Was that my freshman year when they won it? No. Freshman year, how could I forget? UCLA won. And we were beating them, and they came back. Natasha Watley hit a ground ball to me, and I booted it. Never forget.
Never. We had camp the other day, and I talked to them about my freshman year. We played Alabama at home, and there was a play in left field, and I completely kicked the ball. Like, it got to the fence, and I kicked it. And Coach Walton still makes fun of me for it.
Yeah.
I still remember that, too.
It happens.
Yeah.
Not our finest hour. Let's see. Somebody asked me a question, Ches. When you played at the Women's College World Series, who was the toughest opponent? UCLA. They were really good. I mean, they had Andrea Duran. My freshman year, Taraya was on the team. Claire. God, they were just stacked. Emily Zaplatosh was behind the plate. Caitlin, I can't remember her last name. Jody Legaspi.
Oh,
yeah, they were just so stacked. We had them, and then Caitlin hit that game-winning RBI. I still remember the pitch because I wish she shook it off. But she didn't. Oh, the memories.
Oh, the memes.
Yeah. Let's see. My last year, those two losses were tough. Arizona and UCLA.
Yeah.
Taryn Mowat happened to us and to everybody else.
Yeah.
She had just a great year that year. Sick changeup. I don't know if you've ever hit off of it.
No.
Probably not. Yeah. Sorry. Different time. Yeah. But let's see. We got Claire Sua. See, people remember. So good. All right. Let's move on. So we talked a little bit about Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, it's not like playing at Florida was that long ago. Who do you expect to be some of the top teams going into the 2020 season?
Florida. Go Gators, of course.
Sounds a bit biased.
Not biased at all.
Yeah, biased.
Not at all.
How do you replace Kelly Barnhill?
It's gonna be a staff. They're gonna have to all step up, but they're ready.
Okay.
They're really good. So I'm excited to watch them embrace a bigger role.
Okay.
And they're all pretty fired up about it. They've been working really hard.
I bet.
So
I do love the underdogs.
Yeah. I would never call Florida an underdog ever, but
I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I think you guys got a great squad. I think offensively this year, you guys are going to do some damage.
They are. Julia Cottrell is a lot of fun to watch. Charla is a really good addition.
Another beast, and they played on the same team.
Yeah, and then we still have Kendall Lindemann.
Mm-hmm.
3-time
She's
All-American.
okay.
Yeah.
I heard she's playing football now. I'm just kidding.
She should.
Right?
She's so strong.
Totally.
Yeah.
Who else do you think?
Gosh. Well, obviously it was going to be UCLA, but Rachel and Bubba missing. Mm-hmm. But they're still going to be so good.
Yeah.
Megan Framo's legit too. I like Montana Fouts.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm a big Montana Fouts
Sarah's
fan.
like not about Alabama.
Okay. I get Alabama. I thought she was going to say something about Montana Fouts, but that wasn't me being a dig. That was just me being a Florida fan. That wasn't a dig in Alabama. Montana Fouts is really, really good.
Yeah, she's legit.
Especially
she's
for her
competitor.
age.
Mm-hmm.
She's only gonna get better, which is like scary.
I agree.
Which is scary. She's already so good. And I really like watching her compete.
Mm-hmm.
Like she just doesn't seem phased, and I like that.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to fill the shortstop role now that Claire Jenkins just got injured.
Sad.
So they're going to have to do some shuffling.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll figure it out, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Skylar moved over to short, depending on who's got better arm strength.
Yeah, and they still have Bailey Hemphill. Beast. So good. Gosh. How is she still there?
She's ridiculous.
She's so good. Yeah.
Gosh, all those records she broke last year.
She's still there.
all those home runs, all those RBIs.
Yeah.
Man, I think she's definitely one of the best hitters in the country. No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah, it's kind of scary as a pitcher too, because at any moment, like, it could be going out of the park.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have to do too much.
No.
Who else?
I think Oklahoma is always going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially they have G back.
Yeah.
And Shannon Sale
is
really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see Taylon Snow
Mm-hmm.
at Oklahoma. I'm a big Taylon Snow fan.
Is it because she was a bat buster?
Absolutely. And I mean, I played with her.
Yeah.
Played with her and her sister Tannen. So, and I think she's so good. Like, I always thought she was really, really, really good.
She is really good.
I'm excited to watch her in that new atmosphere and see how she thrives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she's like learning so much and really soaking it all in. So I'm excited to see her compete. They still have Jossie.
Yep.
They're going to be legit.
Mm-hmm. Who's going to win it?
Florida.
Of course.
Go Gators.
Would that make you sad if they won it the year after?
No, because I'm still there.
Okay. All right. So you're still a part of it.
Yeah, I'm still a part of it. Like, not the
boy.
same way. I can't take any credit at all, but
All right. Well, we'll let one viewer ask one more question. Amanda, you took a lot of first pitch strikes sometimes.
Hey,
too.
Jada. I know Jada.
Do you know this person?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Was that in your plan? Oh, I just lost it. Oh, there we go. Was that in your plan to time the pitcher, or were you looking for a specific pitch / location?
I just wasn't very good at hitting first pitches. Like, we did a lot of like analytics stuff, and my best count to hit in was like a lot with 2 strikes. I was just better. Whether that's because my timing was better, I don't know. But I knew I wasn't going to get a lot to hit towards the end of my career. So I was pretty patient and wanted to get a good pitch to hit, not get myself out, because I hate getting myself out. So I suck at guessing also. So I never went up there like splitting the plate or guessing changeup. I am terrible at that. So I'm more of just a see ball, hit ball girl, and trying to get something over the plate and hitting it where it's pitched.
I think also, I mean, I saw a lot of questions around just approach to hitting and just a lot of questions around hitting. Do you think your approach is something that could be applied to all, or do you think it's something that everyone has to kind of seek out on their own to see what works for them?
Yeah, I think that that's the best thing about hitting, is that it's like it's different for everyone. So, but I think that the confidence thing can definitely be translated to everyone. You can only get confidence, like pure confidence, from how much you've been working and knowing that you're prepared for that moment. So I don't think I think that that's pretty universal, but my plan as going in there and not splitting the plate and not looking for a specific pitch, that might not work for everyone. Some people are really, really successful at having very specific plans. Talked with Jessie Warren a lot this summer about our different plans and yada yada, and she asked me what my plan was or something like that, and I asked her, and she was like, I have to go in with a very, very specific plan or I'm not going to get a hit. She was like, I go in, and when I execute my plan, I usually am okay. And she's like really, really good at having a plan and really sticking to it. And she's very, very successful at it, where I'm not successful at that. She's probably been doing that for a long time. And
yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool. Very cool. Well, how do you feel about Texas winning the World Series?
I don't know. I think that they're going to be really good too.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not a big I'm not going to give anyone bulletin board material.
Okay.
So I'm
All
not.
right.
I'm not.
She's not.
I'm not.
She's not buying it, folks.
No, I'm not trash talking anyone or.
She's not taking the bait.
I think that they're really talented, and I think that they will make the World Series this year.
Well, thank you. I think they're talented too.
Very talented.
I don't know who's going to win it this year. I think it's kind of, we already know this. We can't judge by early in the season.
No.
We've seen teams start off red hot and then kind of fizzle out at the end. It's just like we don't know. But there's going to be a ton of teams who are going to have their chance.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be really competitive.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun year to watch.
The SEC is going to be bananas.
Always.
Yeah. I totally got flipped upside down this past season.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. It was a little crazy.
Yeah, totally. Well, thank you for joining us on Here's the Deal and stepping in place of Sarah and Allie. But stay tuned on FloSoftball. We're going to do tons of fun video with Amanda, and we hope you guys enjoy.
Thanks
See you
for
later.
having me. Go Gators.
Boo.